Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and remember guys, this is for adults. Guys, don't forget to check me out on Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest to find all the photos that you want of these videos. What's up you guys, it's ZacJacDan back with another Every Marvel Legends video. This time we're talking about Every Marvel Legends 2-pack. So back in the Faceoff Toybiz days in 2006, we had two different series, once in May and one in November. Series 1 consisted of a Hulk leader, a couple of them variants, Daredevil Kingpin, a couple of variants, and the Captain America Red Skull with a variant with Baron Strucker. So here is the Captain America Red Skull. Here is the Captain America Baron Strucker. Of course, this is Captain America with his mask down. There's that Red Skull and Strucker. Next we have the Daredevil Kingpin. This is the Kingpin in his white suit. Daredevil with his mask up. There's Daredevil with his mask down. Kingpin in the white and in the black. Next we have the Hulk with a teeth grinding, and then this one was the variant with his teeth, his mouth open, and the leader with the more heart-shaped head and the taller head sculpt. Then we have Series 2, came out later that year. 3 more sets of 2-packs, all with variants. So first off, you have the Iron Man versus Mandarin. And then you have the variant War Machine. And the Mandarin with the mask and the green suit, whatever you want to call it. And then the unmasked with the red suit. Next you had Wolverine and Sabretooth with their mouth closed. And you had the variant with their mouths open. There's Sabretooth, mouth closed. And mouth open. And then last you have the Punisher 2-pack with Jigsaw. This one he's got more of a grimace on his face. You got the Jigsaw with a Punisher look on his costume, and the one with him in a suit. That's it for Toybiz. Then you gotta jump over to the Toys R Us exclusive 2-packs that we got after the SDCC Fan Choice Awards. And so these are the ones that won the Fan Choice. The Valkyrie actually won it, but all these other ones were kind of honorable mentions. So you had the Warpath in his X-Force costume and the Red Deadpool as a 2-pack. And then you had the regular Warpath with the red and black versus with the Deadpool in the blue and yellow costume. This one did not have a variant, it was just the Valkyrie herself with the Hulk. And again, this was the winner of the Fan Choice. Then you had 2 Black Widow and Winter Soldiers. This one had her in a black costume and him with his short hair. And this one has him with his long hair and her in a silver costume. Then we had some more 2-packs with those old Toybiz box sets in 2008 and 2009. Got 4 more box sets here. This is a Elektra and Ronin, and then there is a variant of this as well. as Skrull Elektra. And this is the regular Ronin versus the green look to him, like he's fighting Elektra as a Skrull maybe. Then we have the Nick Fury and Ultimate Captain America, and of course that's Ultimate Nick Fury as well. There's the Captain America. World War II looks like. So then you had the Fantastic Four box set with Mr. Fantastic and Thing. There's Thing. Then you had a Wolverine and Forge 2-pack. Next you had another series of these come out. This was the S.H.I.E.L.D series. And you got the Hand Ninja red with a Nick Fury or a alternate head with a S.H.I.E.L.D agent. Then you got a variant M.o.d.o.k, also a S.H.I.E.L.D agent head, and the white Hand Ninja. Then you had another Invisible Woman and Human Torch 2-pack here for Fantastic Four. Horrible Invisible Woman. One of the best Human Torches. Then more S.H.I.E.L.D stuff here. S.H.I.E.L.D Super Spies. You have the Sharon Carter with the alternate Maria Hill head and the Stealth Armor Iron Man in this particular version. And then with the Maria Hill, you had the regular yellow and red Iron Man with the Tony Stark head. Also, you had the Super Skrull and the Kree Soldier 2-pack. There's that Kree Soldier with the 2 alternate heads, one blue, one regular. So Toys R Us came out with some more 2-packs in 2017, 2018. You had the Spider-Man Mary Jane 2-pack. You had the Cyclops Phoenix 2-pack. The Hydra 2-pack. Do some army building. You had the Claw and Shuri 2-pack. Also in 2017 to 2018. Some more of the Toys R Us and also an Amazon and 80th anniversary 2-pack here. Here is the Target exclusive Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 Star-Lord and Ego. Here is the Homecoming Spider-Man and Iron Man Sentry suit. Of course, that's Tom Holland as Spider-Man there. Then you had the Astonishing Ant-Man Toys R Us exclusive with Stinger. And then the AIM 2-pack to do your army building. And this was like a fan channel exclusive. And then for Amazon, you had the Sentinel and Wolverine from Days of Future Past 2-pack. And then for the 80th line, you had the Havoc and Polaris, and this was like a fan channel exclusive as well. So also from the first 10 years line, you had several 2-packs, and then Entertainment Earth gave us some 2018. So we had the Tony Stark and Iron Man Mark 1 from the first 10 years line. The Thor and Sif. The Hulk and Hulkbuster. Ant-Man and Yellow Jacket. Captain America and Crossbones. And then we had the Scarlet Witch and Vision from Avengers Infinity War. which was originally going to be a Toys R Us exclusive, but it got re-released later. And then you had the Hydra Supreme and Arnim Zola, fan channel exclusive. And here we go with some more 2-packs. From the 80 Years line, you had the Wolverine and Hulk, the Colossus and Juggernaut, Thor Ragnarok, the Grandmaster and Korg, Captain America and Peggy Carter, Ex-Con Luis and Marvel's Ghost, Ant-Man and Wasp, Scourge the Executioner and Hela from Thor Ragnarok. And Hela had 3 different head sculpts. Iron Man and Iron Spider-Man. That's the Mark 50 Iron Man suit. And then Deadpool and Hitmonkey with Deadpool. Called it the Suits 2-pack. So Target had some exclusives from 2016 and 2019. So we have this 2-pack with War Machine and Mark 27 Iron Man, which we call the Disco Iron Man. Then we have the Valkyrie and Thor 2-pack from Thor Ragnarok. The Killmonger and Everett Ross 2-pack. Falcon and Winter Soldier. Miles Morales and Spider-Gwen from Into the Spider-Verse. So 2019 and 2020 had several Target 2-packs. Spider-Man Homecoming, Spider-Man and MJ. That would be the Tom Holland and Zendaya. You had your Avengers Endgame 2019 2-pack with Hawkeye and Black Widow in their Quantum Realm suits with multiple heads. Iron Man and Ant-Man for the male, and Nebula for the female. Then you had your Kraven's Last Hunt with Spider-Man in his battle damaged head and his black symbiote costume, and then Kraven the Hunter came with a sniper rifle and a spear. Got that classic version, redecoed from the Rhino Wave. And then 2020 you had the Storm and Thunderbird 2-pack. And this was the first, I believe, the first pinless female torso here. Or, sorry, I should say torso, arms and legs. And this was from the Giant Size X-Men. MJ, or Zendaya, whatever you want to call her, from Spider-Man Homecoming, and Spider-Man in his yellow school jacket. You have the Quantum Realm suits that you can swap the heads out on. Comes with the Hawkeye and Black Widow head. You got the Kraven and Spider-Man beat up. I like to call it Kraven's Last Hunt. So next we have the Target exclusive. What we showed off was the Storm figure herself, but she is going to come in a 2-pack. And this 2-pack is going to come with the Thunderbird figure here, Brother of Warpath. There's the back of that package. So 2019 and 2020 gave us a couple of SDCC or San Diego Comic-Con 2-packs with the Elders of the Universe and Wolverine Professor X from the Logan movie 2017. So here is the Elders of the Universe Collector and Grandmaster. And of course this is the second Grandmaster figure we've had of Jeff Goldblum. There's the back of the package showing off the movies that they both came in, or first appeared in, I should say. And the collector does have 2 different head sculpts, so that's pretty cool. And Jeff Goldblum does look different than the original release, but you know, I don't know. And then you got your little pile of ooze. And then here's your Logan and Charles Xavier 2-pack from the Logan movie. And Hugh Jackman does have 2 head sculpts, both beat up. Got your nice old man Patrick Stewart there in the wheelchair. Got your Bloody Claws. I think this is the first time we've seen Bloody Claws out on a Wolverine figure. But he's in a nice suited mode there. You can see the unshaved neck there on Hugh Jackman. And then you love the X-Men's in 2020, the box art on the back of these figures. So also we had some Walmart 2-packs from 2007 to 2019, and then also some box sets we'll be getting in 2020 of 2-packs. We have these from Walmart with the Cable and Marvel Girl, Domino and Cannonball, and then coming in the future here we had the Ultimate Spider-Man 2-pack with Ultimate Vulture, or Vulture, I'm not sure if it's Ultimate, I guess he is. Then you had the Netflix 2-pack with Luke Cage and Claire Temple, and then the Loki and Corvus Glaive 2-pack. Alright, so 2020 gave us a lot of X-Men 2-packs. And also we got a 2021 Black Widow movie 2-pack. So here is your Deadpool and Negasonic Teenage Warhead from Deadpool. And there's the front of your package, and also you see Deadpool's come onto the package and just scribbled out Wade Wilson and I think her name is Ellie, and wrote in their code names instead, Deadpool, Negasonic Teenage Warhead. And the artwork on the back is awesome, and Deadpool did the same thing on it. Marked out the real names and put in their character names. Next we have a nice Magneto and Professor X 2-pack where you actually get to see both iterations of both characters with the different head swaps that they gave us. So that is pretty awesome there. You got your wheelchair as well. Got your blue suit. Nice close up of the heads with your Michael Fassbender and your Ian McKellen. And then, like I said, we also got your Patrick Stewart and your James McAvoy. Again, with a nice artwork on the back of the package. Got a nice shadowy look. I'm loving that artwork. It's a real cool way to go back and, you know, give a nice 20-year celebration to the fact that X-Men started 20 years ago at this time. But all those different head sculpts, that's pretty awesome. Alright, next we got a Logan 2-pack. Technically a 3-pack, I guess, since you got your little pack-in figure of Baby Hulk. But you got your Old Man Hawkeye as well, with the 2 different head sculpts as well. I'm loving both those head sculpts for the Hawkeye especially, but I do love the blind one. And again, with the artwork on the back, amazing. And Hawkeye does actually come with 2 different bows as well. Awesome looking. And the next one, not sure why these 2 go together, but you got a Rogue and Pyro. They're kind of going back to the Rogue that a lot of us missed out on in the Puck Build-A-Figure wave to give us this Rogue. Of course, I do like the one in the Puck Build-A-Figure better, but this is good as well. 2 different head sculpts for that Rogue, 2 different head sculpts for the Pyro. Got the flame effects on that Pyro as well. Again, with the artwork on the back, amazing. And then here is our 2021 Black Widow movie release with our Red Guardian re-release. Of course, he's different this time. He's got his beard. And then you got your Melina figure. So you get the head sculpt with the helmet and without the helmet. Got the shield. And he comes with a tiny little action figure of himself, so that's pretty awesome. And then with your Melina, it's just her, but she does have that nice grapple hook and the 2 different batons there to battle you with. And here's the package itself. Front and back, again with that nice artwork on the back. And there's all that it comes with. So 2021 jumped us back into the Infinity Saga box sets with all the figures that they missed over the years through the MCU. And so first off, here is a re-release of Thanos and Iron Man. Both of them with the battle damage or beat up look. Thanos looking like he's disappearing. Thanos with 4 different head sculpts. Iron Man with 3. Got all kinds of effect pieces with Tony, and you got his big sword with Thanos, and 2 different Infinity Gauntlets. And of course Tony has his Infinity Gauntlet on his hand as well. And that was what you missed out on the first time. So looking really good here in this pack. I like this package design for this Infinity Saga. There's the back of the package showing you which movie it came from. A little write-up for each. And again, with all those effects that he does come with, the beat-up face, the regular face, and the helmeted head. And notice the neck there, the neck on the human part versus the neck on the helmet. So they did give us a neck piece that you can swap out, so that's awesome. And here's Thanos snapping, again with that face disappearing. Tony snapping with his face all beat up. Got that Infinity Gauntlet fisted hand, smiling. Looking like he's got a question in his mind of, wait, what, did you trick me? Angry look with the helmet, snapping finger as well. Got the sword. And you see, like I said, the battle damage on his upper chest piece there. Next we have a Amazon exclusive 2-pack with Captain Marvel and Rescue. So of course the Captain Marvel Brie Larson was definitely needed because we did not have this version of her with her short hair. But the Rescue, I'm not sure. I mean, I do like the head sculpts, but I don't know that we needed this. They do have the Infinity Gauntlet that they can carry around as well. There's the back of that package. Good looking Brie Larson here. I like the fact that you do have that mask that you can pull up on Pepper. And then the regular head there with the ponytail as well. And that backpack is actually really nice, the way it folds out. And then we got a Target exclusive 2-pack from Iron Man 3 with Happy Hogan and Iron Man Mark 21. The Midas armor, I guess. Happy's got a cell phone, got extra hands, and blast effects for Tony. Back of the package. Nice write-up for both. Different angles of Happy with that nice suited body. Got those wing effects on the back of this armor. And then we have our massive Ironmonger and Obadiah Stane 2-pack. This has got so much detail in this Ironmonger. Pistons working. Here's a nice another suited body with the Obadiah Stane. Got the arc reactor in his hand, briefcase. Front of the package there. Back of the package was a little write-up, with a picture that it came from Iron Man 1. And look how massive that Ironmonger is. Now what would have been even better than what we got was if we could actually fit Obadiah Stane into this figure. That would have been really cool. Hindsight's 2020 then, right? Alright, so 2021 gave us a couple more new box sets. So here we are with a rockabilly style MODOK and Captain 2-pack from the Nextwave comic. Marvel Legends are calling this the World Domination Tour, and it's going to be a Pulse Con exclusive for 2021. And here's where they came from in the comics, Nextwave. And of course that M.o.d.o.k can technically be an army builder if you want to try to match the comic book here. And there's the Captain from the comic as well. This is a $74 box set, and it will be up on Hasbro Pulse for that PulseCon exclusive. It does have the burgers coming out of his chest there. Got his glasses, his microphone. Take the glasses off, of course. The burgers do have a stand that they can be held on. And here's your Captain with his red shoes and his military pants. Got that slip cover over the top of the box there that says M.o.d.o.k. There it is without it. Open the box up and here's what you see inside. So all the accessories that they do come with. Got your nice sideburns on the Captain and on M.o.d.o.k. So again with the packaging here. Got that cool looking tape on the side there like it's a beat up tour box. And again with the inside of the package showing the burgers, the glasses, the stage pass, the drumsticks. Pretty cool looking. And for our Hasbro Pulse Army Builders, finally they're giving us something that we can truly army build, because look at all the multiple head sculpts. All the different guns. This is what I'm talking about whenever we're talking about army building. So a 2-pack this time they're going to give us with the S.H.I.E.L.D. agents. Got the red visor on one, the silver visor on another. So many different options that we're going to be able to use to make this army building even amazing. So hopefully these things won't sell out as much as some of the other ones did, because we're all going to want to army build our S.H.I.E.L.D. teams. But there are your different face. You got your black, your Asian, and your white face. So again, with so many different options to be able to build your armies for these S.H.I.E.L.D. agents. Alright, jumping into some MCU, we got a 2-pack here with the Sam Wilson or Anthony Mackie version of Captain America. 2 different head sculpts. Kind of wish the one without the cowl up didn't have the neck piece on it, but that's just my opinion. He's got the shield, no wings with this one. And there is the 2-pack, so Falcon and the Winter Soldier and Avengers Endgame 2-pack here, where you got the Steve Rogers Captain America as well in this 2-pack. Some more of the Falcon. And here is that Chris Evans Captain America with his shield. And more of that Anthony Mackie. And there's the back of that package, and you see what all it comes with. Really good face sculpting on these, I think. And here we go with our 2-packs. So again, no plastic in the packaging. This is from Spider-Man Homecoming. You have a Ned Leeds and Peter Parker, Tom Holland here. So that's pretty awesome. So this was teased a while back with a backpack they showed. There's your Ned. He has 2 different head sculpts, one with the Spider mask on. That is awesome. He's got his backpack there that's more of like a camouflage. So nice that Ned's getting his first figure. And he does look like he is pinless. Here's our Tom Holland, Peter Parker here. 2 different head sculpts. He does have the brown backpack that was teased to us a while back. There we go. So there's both of them with all their accessories. Fisted and open hands for Tom, and some kind of a envelope there, it looks like. And there's the front and back of that package. Again, showing the accessories and showing there's no plastic on this. Then we have our Spinnerette. Yes, sir, Mary Jane Parker. 2 different head sculpts, one with the mask on, her hair up, one with it down. She comes with a Spider-Man figure, so we're very excited to get that most wanted Spider-Man figure here. So he is from the Renew Your Vows storyline here, front and back. So I'm really surprised they didn't put their daughter in here. There's both those figures. Got your Peter Parker head sculpt as well. And there's all his accessories and her accessories. You can see they both come with 3 sets of hands and both come with an extra head sculpt. Nice close-up of those head sculpts. And in action. Happily married couple there. So yeah, until I got this in hand, this was definitely my favorite 2-pack reveal. I do not like the way that the wings fit into Venom's back. They're very difficult to put in and very difficult to stay in position. And m.o.d.o.k looks, in my opinion, nothing like what's on the package here. The face is not as detailed as what they showed us in the image here. Just my opinion. You guys let me know your opinion, and it would have been awesome if those wings could have actually fit in m.o.d.o.k's back as well. There's the front and the back of that package. And as you see, both of them do come with extra head sculpts. You got the teeth and the tongue on the Venom, and the teeth and the no smile on the other head sculpt for m.o.d.o.k. Hair is different on both for m.o.d.o.k, but check out those wings. And check out that Venom. That Venom is awesome looking. Extra set of hands. You got the sword for m.o.d.o.k as well. This is an awesome 2-pack. A must have. There's that sword, Necro Sword, the back of the wings, how they plug into Venom's back. That tongue is awesome. Those teeth for m.o.d.o.k, check that out. This is an amazing 2-pack, probably the best thing I've seen. So here we go with an Amazon exclusive 2-pack with Silk and Doc-Ock. Very interesting pairing. And Doc-Ock 2-pack. So you see Doc-Ock does have 2 different face sculpts. There they are. And Silk does as well. She got one with her mask on and one with her mask off. This will be an Amazon exclusive. So again, with our windowless packaging, this has gone up several times on Amazon this year and has been delivered to multiple people. So get out there if you hadn't already and get this thing pre-ordered. So here we are with a GameStop exclusive 2-pack with Mr. Negative and the Inner Demons. So lots of little face masks for the Inner Demons. You could already build that if you wanted to, but Mr. Negative there with his white suit. Got some effects and his sword. All kinds of accessories for the Inner Demon as well. Bats, machetes, guns. Got the smoke effects out of the guns. You can see all those different masks. And here's Mr. Negative with his dark face, white eyebrows, white hair. You see the sword has that effect piece that'll go on it. You get the effect piece that'll go off his hand. Of course, you got the sword regular. You don't have to have the effect piece on it. There's the plasticless package again. And then from the back, kind of shows off all the accessories that are coming in the pack. Then we have a Hasbro Pulse exclusive 2-pack for the Heralds of Galactus with a Terrax, which is pretty much the exact same Terrax we got with the Build-A-Figure wave. And then you got your Fallen one. Got the effect pieces for his hands that we've seen plenty of times. Got the translucent little sparkly hair. That's pretty cool. Got the open mouth. And not hardly any effect pieces at all that come with these are accessories. There's the back, you see, there's only got extra hands and then the blast effect there, and that's it. No extra heads or anything. And this pack is expensive. So there he is running in action. Terrax holding his axe. And here we are with a new 2-pack with a Fantastic Four theme. It's a Future Foundation Franklin Richards where he's dyed his hair black, and he comes with a little buddy m.o.d.o.k in his little canister. You see he's got
just like his dad, some sets here for beakers and whatnot. Got the F on his chest for Franklin. And then we also find out that Valeria is also with it. So you got Franklin and Valeria Richards 2-pack with the throw-in figure of m.o.d.o.k as an accessory. So it's not really a 3-pack, it's a 2-pack. You can see a nice shot of m.o.d.o.k with his eyes closed, all happy. So it looks like the Moloids may come one of these days, hopefully. And then you see there Valeria. Both these figures only come with one head sculpt each. This 2-pack. And these costumes right here match the ones that came with the Super Skrull Build-A-Figure wave for the Fantastic Four. Valeria has one of those little pads there, kind of similar to the one that came with the AIM Scientist Supreme. Nice head sculpt for her. And she has the V on her chest for Valeria. And I always pronounce the name Valeria, but that's, I guess, not how it goes. But yeah, there's the front and the back of the package there. More up close, you can see this is plastic-free packaging, and you can see the accessories that it comes with. And there's technically 16, maybe 15 accessories they're claiming here. And Franklin is on like a Spider-Man buck. So Valeria's on one of these smaller bodies there.
And jumping way back to the Spider-Man Classics, you have the 2-packs with the Spider-Man and the Absorbing Man, Doc-Ock Spidey, Punisher Spidey, Abomination Spidey, Venom Spidey, another Venom Spidey, Spidey, Spidey Lizard, another Spidey, Spider-Man Hobgoblin and one blue card back, and Spider-Man Sandman. Then we have the Spider-Man Origins, gives us the Spider-Man vs. Green Goblin from Spider-Man 1. From Spider-Man 2 you have the Doc-Ock Spider-Man. And from Spider-Man 3 you have the Spider-Man and Venom. And then again back from Spider-Man 1 you got the beat up Spider-Man with the Green Goblin, the Mary Jane and Spider-Man, and then another Green Goblin Spider-Man.
So here is a 2-pack with the Wrestler Spider-Man and a Green Goblin from Spider-Man 1, front and back of that package.
And jumping over to the X-Men 2000, this is right before the Toybiz started building the Marvel Legends. You got the Wolverine Hugh Jackman with Rogue and a Bacon. You got the Wolverine with Sabretooth. And the Wolverine with Magneto. And then you have a 2-pack that shows a comic version with the movie version called Mutant Evolution of X. And then we got the Walmart exclusive 2-pack with the movie versions of Wolverine and Beast. This was put out during X-Men Origins Wolverine. And also a 2-pack with Colossus and Cyclops in that same series. So guys, that's it. That is all the 2-packs. So many of them.
So as a wish list or a most wanted list, let's start off with the newest stuff with WandaVision. I'd love to see the 2-pack with them and their Halloween costumes. I think that'd be pretty awesome looking. I'd love to also see a 2-pack with the lovebirds here of Rogue and Gambit one of these days. Maybe give us a Savage Rogue in that 2-pack. It'd be pretty awesome. And that classic look of Gambit that they teased us with a long time ago that we never got. And then with Black Panther and Storm, how about a wedding 2-pack? That'd be kind of cool looking. What do you guys think about that?
Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave any kind of comments, hit that notification bell so you're aware of any new videos that I have. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit that thumbs up, and I'll talk to you guys later. Guys, don't forget to check me out on Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest. You can find all the photos that you want of these videos.